Alright, let's call this one a 518 update on how to set up your intro skipping. It's actually really easy. Let me walk you through it. 518. Settings, play settings, intro skipping's off, and now automatic intro skipping is on. Voila. It's that easy. How do you get intro details? That's almost equally as easy. Luckily for us, it has nothing to do with TBN-Plex. It's all done on Plex's side. You go analyze your TV show from the Plex web. It will do a little spinny action here until it's done. If it detects an intro, you'll see it here. If it does not detect an intro, you see nothing. That's how you know if you got intros or not, easily from the TBN-Plex UI. In Plex, you can go to that XML for the episode, and there's an intro marker. If you see that, you have intro. If you don't, you don't. Or I should say, skippable intro. Oh, killing your toys, huh? Okay, so one other thing is, since you might have shows that you don't want to actually intro skip that have, awesome themes like Cheers. Oops, that's totally not Cheers. Comedy. Cheers. Automatic intro skip, no skip. How do you set that up? Let me walk you through how you can easily do this. This command will be your friend, your buddy, maybe even your best friend. Find command, and we want to find a command that has intro in it. Oh look, no skip intro. That's convenient. Let's go ahead and see some info about no skip intro. We'll add the help flag. Add a TV show to the intro skip exclusion list. Example, no skip intro to Big Bang Theory. Well, I do want to skip that intro, but let's find a show that, oh, I already got one. We don't need to look. No skip intro, Deadwood. Successfully added Deadwood to the ignore skip table. TV shows, Western, Deadwood, no skip. TV shows, Westworld, skip. See, there you can see the difference. Okay, there's one other setting of note that is different from Plex, is that we have this intro, skip, start, and end offset value. And you would have noticed that, oops, probably when I went to play settings and they showed here. Okay, these are the global intro, skip, start, and end offset values. Start offset is whatever the time Plex gives me, I'm going to wait 1 second and then I'm going to skip. Alright, so if they say the intro's at 25 seconds, I'm going to skip at 26 seconds. And I'm going to skip the amount Plex says, and the end offset is minus from the end. So if they say the intro is 20 seconds, I'm going to skip 19. Right? So that's how that works. Now there might be shows that, I don't know if this is one, but it's the one I set up as an example. You're like, that 1 and 1 is not right. I need to wait 2 seconds to skip, and then just do 1 at the end, like it already is doing. Well, how do we do that? Find command that have outro in them. There's also a global one there. Oh, offsets. We want offset. That's what it is. Outro skipping is our next thing that we'll come to. Okay, so let's get DC offset. I can tell you what that is, but it's more fun if we look it up. List the dual client offset. Oh, So that's the time between if we're using two clients. Not what we're looking for. We're looking more for get the offsets. Which is set custom intro skip offset for a given title. And of course, set the offset is going to allow you to set them. Oh, add, my bad. I should put an alias in there because I do set on that every time. So let's do add the offset Dexter 2-1. Refresh my view on this. And now it's at 2-1. Uh-oh. Oh, cool, I didn't know it did that. Let's put it back to 1-1. There you go. Okay, so there is, I mean, you sort of showed it a minute ago. Outro, for outro skipping. TV shows, comedy. I did too many items. It used to be 25 and these were easy to find. 30 seconds, what's that mean? So for the Big Bang Theory, the last, I don't know, 31 seconds, so I think it's 30 seconds, is credits. So anytime that we hit, 30 seconds or less left, it's going to just stop playback and start next program. That's what outro skipping is. I think that's the only show in my library that has it set up. So I put 0, because you know it's not going to skip anything, is the default value. And I might even hide this line if it is 0. So that way we're not kind of... So there might be some minor UI tweaks between when 18 is available versus what this video shows, just a heads up. Okay, so find command and help. Those are your friends, your buddies now. We also fixed something that was, I don't know, subtle, but depending on your setup could have been maddening. And this was seen in shows like Criminal Minds, where you'll notice it does things like where it's like her name is Gigi and then JJ, right? Well, this used to totally muck up your roll list. So like everybody after this would have been jacked up on ESPN or whatever. So we changed that to account for that situation and fix it. And one of the really cool things about our actor roll list buttons, unlike Plex's, are for people that appear in shows and movies, you get all their shows and movies, right? I still can't believe this guy was Peoples Hernandez and Shaft. Gets me every time. But there you go. Oh, we gotta fix this one. He must appear in... Yeah, okay, so it's because of this Walter Wade, comma, Jr. That one's jacked up. So we'll have to fix that situation. Why do I gotta put commas? Oh, excuse me. Now, I think I showed you in a previous video, one of the changes in 18 is there's now this easy marathon mode button. Alright, that's handy. And then another one would have been this jump to button was broken in half. There was a gap here in the middle. It took me fucking forever to figure out why. But hey, that's fixed now too. So now you can jump around by letter. Uh-oh, there's no E's in there. How can that be? There really are no E's in there. I need to actually update this so that it doesn't show letters that don't appear at the start, so you don't do that. Like right there. And right there. And right there. And right there. See? That could be maddening, I'm sure, if you have like a small list. You just keep hitting the wrong one. You'll never take me alive, copper. So there you go. Okay. I almost forgot. There is an experimental feature included in 18 that you may or may not use. I think it's pretty kick-ass, but we're still testing it, so I don't know how useful it will be elsewhere. But let's go to science fiction, Firefly. Next episode is the pilot episode. Well, let's go to set next episode to that. And so we can ease. Oh, it's not a wild card show anymore. That sucks. Rolled around on us. TV shows, science fiction, Firefly. Okay, so what happens normally when you play the last episode of a show? It scrobbles. It's going to go, oh, there's nothing after 14, back to 1. And it uses the series skip ahead command when that happens. Right, so we should be back at episode 1. Show ending movie Serenity. Say what? Get show ender. The show ender for Firefly. Look at that movie Serenity. Let's go to home, movies, science fiction, jump to S. Oh, that option's so awesome. Ends TV shows, series for Firefly. Boom, now you can see that in there. And then here's the other sort of interesting, but of course you don't make sense because that's how it would work, right? Let's watch the TV show Firefly. And because the next episode of Firefly is the movie Serenity, bam, it's playing the movie Serenity. Alright, that's cool, right? And then if you did a series skip ahead, because this is going to scrobble. Get next step. Oh, it's just next step. Oh, excuse me. Boom, right back to wrap around like it should. So anyway, that is get show ender. Set show ender is how you set it. And there you go. It only works as the end item though. And if this works really cool, we might make it so that you, if for shows like Psych that have movies in the middle, that you can put the movies in the middle. Right? That'd be cool. Anyway, there you go. Those are the important and useful version 18 updates. That'll get pushed out as soon as I know all the intro stuff is actually in the Python Plex API. I think a couple ones needed aren't there yet. Anyway, thanks for